before we get into this, I want to say thank you to Brandy for joining my members. I severely need to redo my intro, and I keep telling myself that I'm going to, and then I keep losing track of time. I keep losing hours and chunks of time, and then realizing, oh my God, it's 8:30. You need to upload. So I want to thank you. And yes, I see you. I see that you joined. Thank you so much. And I see you in my comments, and I appreciate you. Okay, time for a vlog of me rotting in my room. I just got out of the shower, and I absolutely swear to you, had this been a cartoon, there would have been like a green smog rising up from the bottom of my bathtub. Sorry, somebody just called me and hung up before I could pick it up, and it like knocked a thought loose in my head that I need to send my son's doctor a message. Yeah, my chart message, so then I don't actually have to like interact with anybody. But anyways, I'm gluing my nail back on for like the 90th time. Actually, this is the first time. This one I've had to glue it back on 3 times. This is the first time I'm having to glue it back on. But I'm trying to get these to last for at least a week, and I've had them on for 3 days. So I just need 4 more days out of you hookers. That's all that I need. Big nails, though, they get the shit kicked out of them because they're so big. And they don't like to stay very long because of that. Doesn't matter if they're press-ons, doesn't matter if they're acrylics. They get the absolute piss beat out of them. And yeah, so they don't last as long as short ones. Anyways, I took a shower. Like I said, had it been a cartoon, there would have been green smog rising from the bottom of the bathtub. But thankfully, we're not in a cartoon, but I did get a good giggle thinking about it that way. Also, I brushed my final boss depression hair. Like, it took me about 20 minutes. My hair is like this long, and it's a mohawk that's grown out on the sides a little bit. It took me like 20 minutes of gentle brushing to get my hair brushed out. Now, part of me is like, that's final boss. But then part of me is like, bitch, there's people that literally have to completely fucking hack their hair off because they can't get a brush through it at all. They can't pick it, they can't comb it out. But when I tell you, Hooker the depression hair is coming in strong. She's coming in thick. It's just growing into one knot. It's just growing into one knot. And I just throw it under my wig. I move on with my life. But I also found some of my eyebrow pomade without a lid. So part of me is like, do I want to risk it for the biscuit? Or do I want to throw it away? Or do I want to throw some eye drops in there and rehydrate it and just smear that shit on my forehead because I severely need a brow pomade like right now? Because I got to go to an appointment in 2 hours. And today is one of those types of days where I need 2 hours to have a crisis instead of my regular 1 hour to have a crisis. So I'm just slowly but surely getting ready. I need to put on some eyebrows. I have to. And I don't ever think anything about it. I'm like, you got bangs. It's fine. And then I get out of the house and I'm like, oh my God. So, is this safe to use? Oh shit, it's hard as a rock. I tried, kind of. Not really. I used it because I'm smart. Don't be like me, kids. Don't be like me. What is a sty? What is infection? I just need a little hint. A little hint of eyebrow, just like that. Just so I can not feel like a fucking, like, Jeffree Star. You know what I mean? Like, that's all that I need. That's all that I... But also, do you guys like that I have Roger the Alien hands? It's because I'm a big bitch. Like, people are absolutely shocked by the size of my fucking mitts. I'm a big person. I am a large woman. What the hell do you want from me? Do you guys want to hear some amazing, incredible, beautiful, awesome, amazing news? I think there's peanut butter on. There was definitely peanut butter on my camera. It's my go-to comfort food right now. I go through cycles with food. For a while there, it was Little Caesars pizza. Right now, it's peanut butter. I probably ate over 1,000 calories worth of peanut butter. I'm not going to lie to you. But I mix it with oats and honey and sometimes chocolate chip. But anyways, it's also, I think, on my nail. Sorry. But anyways, I didn't make it to my appointment. I did make it to my appointment, but I turned around and I went home because I took a really sharp turn and something broke. something broke and my van started making very, very loud noises that it took a while for me to realize that it was me and not a semi. You know how like semis, like there's something squeals. Metal on metal, you can hear that shit. I was like, that was me. That was not a bump in the road. That was not a momentary hiccup for your vehicle. That was screaming metal death right there. I like to call my van the Screaming Metal Death Trap, but that's exactly what the fuck it was. So I drove home going about 10 miles per hour with my hazards on. I called when I got there. I was like, hey, I'm just letting you guys know I'm in the parking lot, but I'm not getting out because I'm nervous and I don't want to go into my appointment knowing that I have to get back in my vehicle and drive it like this. I would much rather just drive it home and be done with it. Sorry, let's reschedule. And what did I do? I do what any logical, sane person does, and I immediately get on the phone and I call my dad. So my van runs, but it's not safe to drive. So it is currently parked in front of my house. And Epps and I have to look into getting a new car. And it's not going to be like brand spanking fucking new because it's never going to be in the cards for me, bitch. It's never going to be in the fucking cards for me. But it's going to be new to us. And I have been online and on the phone looking. And my dad has agreed to help me with it. The first thing I did was call him and was like, ah! When it fucking rains, bitch, it pours. I'm pretty fucking over it. I already talked to a guy, well, actually a woman and a man at a car lot that my ex-husband has used a couple times and a couple of my friends have used a couple times, and they're really good at working with people and everything. And I'm going to use the van as a trade-in, which honestly, it's so torn up from just how old it is that it's probably only going to cover like taxes and fees and shit like that. I don't care. I can't deal with people. I don't want to deal with selling it. I don't want to deal with scrapping it. I quite literally don't care too. And I told them that. I was like, listen, I know you're probably not going to get but be able to appraise it for more than a couple $100, but that's perfectly fine with me. I don't care. So yeah, we get to go on an adventure tomorrow looking for a new used car. And it ain't going to be pretty. I have never owned a vehicle newer than a 2007. I love being poor. Oh, that's my nose ring, not a booger. I need to listen. I need to record something and listen back to this and see how bad the audio is. Because, bitch, I cannot take turning off my AC in my van to record. Wow, I'm looking rough. I'm in my bathroom. Oh, my God, bitch, you gotta watch where your bangs lay because you look like Coconut Head. So anyways, I've basically been rotting in my room all afternoon. I came home, made the kids food, did all that, yada yada. But my room is fucking burning up. My room is fucking awful. It's terrible. Like there's literally a fan on in front of my AC to like blow it around the room, and it doesn't make any difference at all. Is that a shadow or a fucking hair? But also, I have a question. Can you eat so much peanut butter that you become allergic to it? Asking for me. And also, I just haven't done anything today. I tried to go to my appointment. My van decided to try to kill me. I came home. I made food for the kids, did some mom stuff, and then decided to go back upstairs and absolutely rot in my fucking bedroom. I'm struggling to still do things. I am, but I will not to like pat myself on the ass, not to like pull a narcissistic trait out of my ass and praise myself for doing the bare fucking minimum. But I have kept up with, exercising, at least moving around, taking at least 10,000 steps a day. Even if it's walking in place, I do it. And I do keep up with, I practice Spanish every day. And the thing is with second languages that are not something that you use frequently, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I make sure that I practice every single day, even if it's just like the basic shit. And those are two things that I have kept up with for me, for my fucking sanity through all of this, I have kept up with those two things. I had a lot of people tell me, I hope that you practice, self-care. Through all of this, I hope that you're practicing self-care. And those two things are self-care to me. They are. And I make sure that I eat, and I make sure that I sleep, and I make sure that I shower. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm still here. All right, I'm gonna go because not only do I still need to work out, if that's what you want to call it at this point. It's really just me walking in place, running in place, using my walking pad until I hit 10 or 11,000 steps. Could you really call that exercise so much as it's just me trying to not, like, turn into a puddle of goo? You know what I mean? But I gotta do that still, and I need to restock my Depop. I want everything to sell, like, I have everything marked down by like 35% or something like that, because I want to start doing bundle deals on shit. So, I'm having a hot flash because I shut off my AC. So I'm trying to get everything in my shop gone, but when you don't list things, your shop kind of falls out of the algorithm. So now I'm like, it doesn't matter. We gotta get up and we gotta list things. And Epps just brought me up to giant baskets of clean clothes. So I'm gonna go through those because I know there's a lot of stuff in there for me to sell, and restock my Depop. And plus, I'm getting ready to have a car payment every month. So we've gotta keep it stocked, bitch. We've gotta keep it stocked. Do your fucking job! You guys are gonna go to the car lot with me. I can't get these bangs to lay right. I cannot. I haven't touched them. I haven't cut them. I haven't done anything to them. They just look fucking weird now. Maybe it's a sign I need a new wig. Well, too fucking bad, brokey. All right. Boy.